Get over it real quick. How is everybody? Happy Saturday. I'm so glad you're here with me. My name is Bree, owner and artist of Upcycled by Bree, and I have, in my opinion, like a perfect farmhouse thrift haul. Everything you see in front of me is already listed on my site, upcycledbybree.com. In the Shop the Haul collection, that has been dropped in the chat and down in the description box. So if you see something you love, better run and go grab it because a couple things have already sold and things will go fast. So if you're on, say hello. I'm gonna get live chat going here and we will get started. If y'all could hit the thumbs up for me, I would appreciate it. And then send this over to a friend because we are going live an hour earlier this summer, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, there's a lot to talk about today. I had a very busy week, a lot going on, but I've got to hold that excitement down until like after our haul before we paint. And I've got some really, really big news. So stick with me. I'm excited. All right, let's start with this. Okay, Alyssa and I went to an auction, very first auction ever last week. It was actually at a little house right around the corner here that we have been garage sailing all summer. And the auction was very interesting. I liked it, but there was so much stuff and they started with the stuff that we weren't really shopping for. So I only ended up getting one thing, but I had to buy something. There were lots that I wanted, but we couldn't stand there all day. It was raining. But I got this chicken feeder. Look at it. I did take it outside. I sprayed it down really well with the garden hose, so it is nice and clean and ready for your decor. I have a metal one also in inventory. This one is so much cooler. Obviously handmade, just gorgeous. Can you picture this with some like peonies flowing out of it in the middle of your farmhouse table? I have it listed up at $44.95 and I won it at auction for $10. All right, we've got lots of people hopping on already. Thanks y'all for joining. If you're coming over from Sammy's channel, let me know. I think she was gonna share this out as well this morning. Oh, we're shopping. Look at these adorable copper cups. We went over to Kansas City Thursday. Yep, Thursday. Today's Saturday. And hit up a few places. Alyssa and I did. The pickings were kind of slim. There was good inventory, but things were really expensive. This was $4 for the set of the 2 copper cups here, and I have them listed up at $12.95. I would say these would be decor only. They're pretty tore up inside. Again, I would put floral in these. Good morning, Brandy and Bobby. Terry's here. Terry says I'm her favorite junker. You know what I forgot? I forgot boxes. It's okay. Unfortunately, I don't have very much this week. Things are hard. Thrift stores have been expensive. Garage sales have been expensive. And the garage sales in Topeka have sucked. Unfortunately. Love this little copper container though. I paid $3.50 on this one. We went to Blessings Abound too, and I actually found quite a bit of stuff there, and I have it up at just $10.95. I like the little brass handles and then the copper container. Mixed metal, I'm a huge sucker for it. So cute. And I was thinking, when I was shopping this week, I was thinking summer. You know, we are, middle of June now. So I'm thinking planters, things you can use functionally outdoors. Not a lot of people are spending a ton of time inside. We're either busy or we're, doing our yard work. So that was kind of the theme. I love this unique little crock. The shape on it is unlike any one I've seen before. And again, a single sprig out of this would be so like high end. I only paid $2.50 for this at Savers. That's a great price for Savers. And I have it up at $10.95. Oh no. Disappointing garage sales all around, it looks like. I wish I could come to North Carolina, Brandy. I've heard of the long yard sales, and I would love to go to one. I'll have to look for one here in the Midwest. 100 miles. Alyssa, you want to go on a road trip? Always pick up accordion hangers when I find them. Looks like this one is in really, really good shape still. Can I read my writing? I paid $3 for it and I listed it at $14.95. And it does have the hardware on the back where it can hang this way or this way. Also, the pegs on this one are adjustable by screwdriver, which is nice. So if they were to get a little loose, you'd be able to tighten them easily, but they're still solid. Good morning, Kim. Sue's here. These accordion hangers are still selling very well for me. They're popular and people are still decorating with them, it looks like. Gorgeous bundt pan. That sage color, chef's kiss. Love this one. And Giving Tree, props to Giving Tree, only $1.99 on the bundt pan. That's a great price. I've been finding them closer to like $4 and $5 and I'm just not willing. I list mine up at $10.95. Alyssa says, make sure you smash that like button. Oh my gosh, it cracks me up when people say smash. A couple of my favorite gentleman YouTubers, they're very charismatic and they're like, smash the like button. How cute is this vintage phone message holder? You put your pen here, you put your notepad there. So cute. There's a couple of little dings on it. It's definitely vintage condition. They put an R on there with their little thrift store crayon, basically. I hate that, but I did test it with a little magic eraser, and I can get it off of there. So no worries. $11.95, and that would be cute. It'd be a good Father's Day gift. I know that's literally tomorrow, but you know, some of us are behind schedule. Smashed. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Anne. Whew. All right, I found not one, but 4 of these little birds in a row. Aren't they adorable? Birds sell really well for me. I'm not going to try to hold them all. Sell really well for me all year round, all seasons, so I always pick them up. And even though these are little votive holders, you girls, stop it. I'm not going to be able to hold it together. We're the class clowns. We're the ones that wouldn't be able to sit next to each other in class. Anyways, even though they're votive holders, and some people don't use votives, so people feel like votive holders can be outdated, what I love to do is put a little like succulent or like floral in there, and that's what we're going to do later. I love the color on 2 of these. So I listed 2 of them up like this. All I'm going to do is add a little flower. They're $10.95. These 2, the colors are So these 2 are going to get painted and a flower added, and they'll be $12.95, but they all have separate listings. And like even the like faux distressing on it is good. I just don't like the color. I mean, the orange is okay. It'd be okay for fall, but meh. And that one's like poop. We'll paint the poop one today. Oh goodness, we're off to a bang, aren't we? Alyssa found these in a bag. We paid $4 for the bag. There's 4 of them, so they were $1 a piece. And I like to list these little finials up individually. They're great just to add a little, you know, whatevs to your vignette, but also you can do your DIY projects with these. These, if you took the dowels out or cut them off, would make for even feet. They're pretty big. That would be a really big tray or a very, very small piece of furniture. Anyways, I paid $1 each for them. They're $3.95. You can buy them individually. So grab all 4 if you want all 4, or just 1 for a project. Good morning, CJ. Sorry, I keep having to walk off of screen here. Oh, here's a box. We'll use that one. Oh, blessings abound. So the shelves there are so full, and I did get some great thrifting footage, but I didn't get the video finished before this morning because I'm having shelves built. It's been a busy, busy week. But I will get that up tomorrow evening. So you'll be able to see all of this shopping for this haul. Since we just had a bunch of people hop in, I just dropped the link for this collection again. Okay, anywho, blessings abound. Shelves are always very, very full. I started really digging on a very bottom shelf, and underneath a bunch of meh stuff were these 4 beautiful bobbins. I have them listed up A, B, C, and D. They are $10.95 each, $8.95 each, one of the 2. I really like the color on this one, that like rusty color, and then of course the teal is my favorite. Y'all drop a comment, let me know which color is your favorite. They were $3 each, but that's not too bad. I can usually find them at the antique malls for around $4, and I never find them at the thrift stores, so I grabbed them. Yeah, I know. Sammy says blessings abound is cuckoo on prices, but not everything. Not everything is crazy. Like this rolling pin I got from there, it's super cool, and it was only $5. I have it up at $16.95. I don't think I've ever found one that is wood and metal like that. Do you think somebody... No, it was definitely made like that. It's like, do you think somebody like Frankensteined it? But it was definitely made that way. So pretty. So it just depends. I just love shopping there. I found this cute little copper container at $3, and it is going to get transfers added to it. $8.95 is what it's listed up for, and it's just a faux copper, but it's a good faux copper. So I was thinking lots of planters, lots of things for little plants, project pieces. A lot of people are doing DIYs right now, but not shopping so much for home decor, but rather doing their own projects. So keep that in mind if you're a reseller. These little copper containers are also faux, but they're a great size, and they have tape on them. Somebody had their herbs in them. Little masking tape that'll come right off. And I went ahead and set the 3 together as a trio for $12.95. It's like, it's cute with just one, but like you put 3 things together and it's way cuter. Love it. I've been finding a ton of salt and pepper shakers. These are really cute. They came from Giving Tree. Unfortunately, they're like $5 a pair everywhere for all of them. Kind of annoying, but I paid $5 for this pair because it was super unique. I loved the light bulbs. I have a super industrial feel here in my living room. I thought about keeping these for my kitchen, but my kitchen's not as industrial. It's more like vintage kitchen stuff in there. Hold on one second. My dog needs help. Stuff in her way. All right, a couple more spools. These are all blessings abound. $3, $4.50, and $5. And I have them listed up at $6.95, $12.95. I like this one a lot. You could do some really fun DIYs with that, and $14.95. This one would be a great candidate for a fun chippy paint job. And it's a really good size. I like to use these as risers instead of a candlestick for like smaller decor. I had the spools last week too, and those sold quick. Oh, yay. Just so happy said I get to watch you live again. Thanks for changing the time. You are welcome. I'm getting good feedback on this earlier time, so I appreciate y'all. Appreciate it. I found this pestle. This was a city thrift find, and it was hidden deep down in a tin full of like plastic spatulas. So I don't know if somebody hid it and was like going to come back for it. Or if it just fell down there, but it's got great patina. It was $5, but I sell these at $16.95, and they usually fly off my site. And I can take a little, I'll take a little sandpaper and get the price off there. Brandy's hanging out with Bree and her goats. How are those goats doing, Brandy? You must have been, you've probably been busy. I haven't seen a lot of goat pictures lately online. These are Crate and Barrel salt and pepper shakers. Look at the chunks. They are so cute and chunky. Again, birds. It's a bird day. $4.99 on this. I thought that was a reasonable price. They're a little bigger. They're name brand. And they're up at $12.95. So darn cute. Does anybody here collect salt and pepper shakers? Let me know. And also let me know if you collect anything else. I'll start keeping my eye out. I have like a running list in my head. Okay, so Blessings Abound opened like a second location that's right around the corner in the same shopping strip, like building, but like a second location. You have to walk a little ways. And Sammy, have you been there? Because if you think prices are high on the regular side, over there is like where they put their high-end boutique-y stuff. I found a few things though that weren't crazy. One of them was this itty bitty tiny little curled up kitty, and she's already sold. It's got a hole in the middle. I was thinking incense holder. I don't know. If you know, let me know. She was only $1. And she sold, I think, for $3.95. Ooh, butterfly stuff. Okay. Brandy's having go burgers. Oh goodness. Okay. Yeah, so maybe I'll slow down on the salt and pepper shakers if they don't sell. But I buy the wooden ones a lot and they do pretty good. So we'll see. Ampers and Unique Gifts is Sarah, you're Sarah, right? Why am I spacing? Yes, Sarah. For a reason, I was tricking my brain into that's not your name. This cute little brass hanger. Very unique. I've never seen one quite this shape. Love a good wall hanger. Don't think it's probably watertight. Doesn't look like it. Not sure if it was ever really meant to be. It was only $1.99 at Savers. And it's got this cute little hanger attached to it, which I don't think came with it. But I'm just going to go ahead and ship it with it. And this is up at $8.95. Yeah, Sarah. Okay. For some reason, I think it's your last name starts with a C. And for some reason, I was wanting to say Carol. And I was like, her name is not Carol. Okay, and this is another unique find. These were bag walls. That's one of the things I love about Kansas City is the Savers have bag walls. I feel like a couple of the other ones do. City Thrift, I think, does too. But not a lot of our Topeka stores do. Look at these little clips. How fun. Another unique brass piece. Then they're mixed metal. The bottom of the clip is just like a regular gray metal. And the top is brass. And I'm assuming that's for like a little miniature taper holder. But who in their right mind would clip this to something and put a candle in it and light it on fire? Like, does anybody know what these were for? There's 4 of them, and then there's this rando, which I'm just gonna throw in for free. It's kind of wonky. Yeah, Kulagitzer. I wanted to call you Carol for a second. It's fine. We're not gonna worry about it. So what did these clip to? Sweet. Okay, look for industrial stuff. I got you there for sure. The set of 4 I have up at $12.95. I should have Google lensed them. I was actually just listed all the stuff this morning. Ran out of time. Found another votive bird holder. It's a cardinal. Always pick up cardinals. They always sell. I have been getting more and more birds out front. I changed my bird food over and my cardinals have been coming around. Oh my gosh, you put them on a Christmas tree? Old sewing tables. Okay, Christmas trees. Ah, good morning, Bonnie. How are you? I just shipped a package out to you not long ago. Did you get it? Okay, I found this on the boutique-y side of Blessings Abound, and I'm assuming it's a little cage, right? Like a little travel cage, maybe for a bird. I think, at first I was thinking it was a trap, but I'm like, well, if it can get in the hole, then it's going to be able to get back out the hole. So I'm thinking it's a little travel cage. Cobalt blue bromo bottles. Got you, Stephanie. I've got that one saved on my written down list. I had to write it down because it was so unique. So travel cage. Sewing purposes. Okay, I'm going to Google Lens those later when I get off of here. I'm interested now. It might be a bird house also. It just had some interesting latches on it. I just loved this. Loved it so much. I loved how all the little pieces of wood were just kind of found and it was just kind of slapped together. Should have kept it probably. I found it for $8 and it's up at $22.95. All right, how long have I been on? 20 minutes. Okay. We're good. I'm so excited. I'm always excited, but I'm extra excited today. Isn't that cool, Sammy? I figured you'd like that one. Another pair of salt and pepper shakers. So this pair was only $2. I went ahead and picked it up and they're up at $10.95 and they're just plain, but I really liked the colors. And then this one has a little chip, a little bit of wear to it, but I thought those colors would look great on somebody's china hutch. They might sit in inventory for a little bit because they're not super unique or anything. But I was thinking they might like almost be stoneware. I didn't say that because I don't know, but I really, really like them. I might keep those if they don't sell. They go with my kitchen pretty well. Oh, a different Bonnie Smith. That's funny. I have a couple. I have two. Oh, goodness. I have another customer with a duplicate name, and I did shipping wrong on them one time. Sorry, my dog is struggling today. Okay, this sold. This was the first thing that sold. And this actually came off of a very cool old frame type of deal from one of the estate cleanouts, but the bottom pieces were kind of broken. So I took it off. I salvaged this top part. There's like a little extra lip over here that could be buzzed off with a jigsaw, but I figured I'd leave it. That way the person who bought it could do what they wanted. $44.95 is what I listed it up, and that's a steal of a deal. This is a gorgeous, ornate, unique piece of salvage. It's very dusty and crusty right there, and I will take care of that before I send it out. Isn't that pretty? How would you style this? Yeah, it sold quick. First thing. I don't always pick up these little cheese crocks. This one was $1.99, so I grabbed it. It's up at $9.95, and it's going to get a transfer on it. I know, Sammy. I knew you'd love that too. I almost kept it. It's more ornate than my style. So y'all, make sure you're hopping to my website, 8:55 a.m. It's going to be 5 minutes before I go live. Check it out. You got to be quick. And I usually tease out my haul on social media throughout the week. I put a little picture, a sneak peek in my thumbnails. So there's definitely ways to preview. All right, little chippy red tenderizer. I do have on this that it's decor only. I can't guarantee that you should use this for food use, but I just love that red handle. Modern Industries, Iowa. 4th of July, right around the corner. I can get it to you in time for your holiday decorating. Oh, it would be good over a doorway. I love this watering can. The color, the gold handle. I'm not even a huge gold fan. The shape of the spout, to die for. It was $5. I paid up a little bit for it, and I have it up at $16.95. I've been seeing these in the store, and they're outrageous, like $30, $40. That thing hardly holds any water. You know how many times I'd have to fill this up to water my plants? That's okay, Brenda. Welcome. I'm getting through the haul here, and then I've got some big fun announcements. You haven't missed announcements yet. Oh, another order rolling in. Thank you. All right, a couple of little houses. These were savers, only $2.99 and $2.49, and they're so matchy-matchy. Of course, I had to grab them both, and I am, oh, Sammy, you're making me nervous. I am selling them as a pair at $12.95. I like the little sheds, or not the shed, the shingles, or the roof, or whatever. So if you're a maker and you make these houses, look how much just fun detail that adds. A little bit different. Sammy, which savers did we go to? Alyssa, are you still on here? We went to City Thrift by Shawnee Mission Parkway. Here, Blessings Abound. I don't remember. It's on halt, or on my video tomorrow. This little cottage birdhouse, I almost passed on. It had some big old thing going on up here, and it was too much. I took that off. Now, this is a read description item. I am still going to do a little more work. I'm going to take all that old icky Spanish moss off of there, and then I'll take my air compressor and blow all the dust off, which will get it out of all the old bark. So a little pro tip for you. I can blow out the inside, and then maybe just add a couple little sprigs of greenery. Nothing too crazy. So gonna update that just a little bit more. It's not done, and it will be $14.95 once it's all done. I love that it has the hanging hook on it. Oh, that sounds cute, Denise. Yeah, how's the thrifting been where y'all are at? Garage sales seem to not be so great. Do you think everybody got rid of things during the pandemic? You know, we all cleaned our houses and did whatever we could to keep busy, and now nobody has any junk to sell at garage sales, or what? Silver and wood, Bell. This came from City Thrift Waldo. $4 I paid for it. It's up at $12.95. I love bells. And this one has a cool knocker in it too. It's like the original one. Love, love, love bells. At Christmas time, up on the mantle, an assortment of like different bells at different heights. It's a pretty unique display in my opinion, not one you see all the time. Found a fun mason jar here. Oh, nothing good at the thrift stores with you, Tiffany. I like the little teal lid on it, and it's a ball ideal jar, a little different. It's not a ball mason. $2 I paid. It's up at $14.95, and it still has the red seal in it. Very nice. Always pick up little matchboxes when I see them. This one is chippy and white. It looks like somebody spray painted it, but there's some good rust patina coming through. And this would be a great candidate for a paint job too, if you wanted to do your own little DIY project. And then I like to just stick greenery out of them, hang them on the wall. You could do some wooden spoons. You could actually do matches. $11.95 on my match holders. All right, this industrial drawer is amazing. Who just said they were looking for the industrial stuff? Check this bad boy out. I only paid $2 for this at Blessings Abound. I'm gonna leave that crusty paper in it. You can decide if you want it in there or not. And this is up at $14.95. Oh goodness, Denise, that sounds insane. I found yesterday a coffee container. It was $125 at Blessings Abound, but Alyssa thought it was what's that stuff that glows green? Why can't I think of it? You have to have a black light. I can't remember what it's called right now. This guy needs a good spray down too. I will clean it up. Yeah, uranium. Thank you, Brandy. I was wanting to say lusterware and that wasn't right. This guy will need a good spray down. I think it was only $8 because he's a little crusty, but it's got great advertisement. So don't look at the dirt. I'll clean that. Great advertisement on both sides of it. And it's got like the brass washboard. So what I'll do with this on a nice hot sunny day, I'll take it outside. I'll take Dawn Power Wash, spray it, let it sit for a few minutes, and then just take my water, my jet on my hose, let it sit in the sun and dry all the way back out. I might try to avoid the typing a little bit with the Dawn Power Wash, but down here I'll get it real good. Anywho's, $29.95 on this guy. I would say leave the dirt, but it's, Sammy, oh, it's like making my allergies go crazy. It's not dirt, it's like laundry soap. It's like soap and stuff. Usually I leave the dirt, you know that. That one is gross, even in my opinion. Okay, I don't know. If you want the dirt, email me. You can have it. This adorable little church has the bell in the cutout. If you were a crafter or a maker, that would be so darn easy to do. Take a screenshot of this. And this one was actually handcrafted by Dennis on Main Street. It doesn't even say a town or a state or anything. So cute. $2. It's up at $11.95. This would be really fun to do your own DIY stenciling or something too. But yeah, if you're a maker, steal that idea. I probably should, but you know. Let's see if I remember. Little copper cup. This was a more modern. It's got the aluminum or metal inside, but it's old, and I put decor only because it's got a little rust and everything. But because it has some great patina, I went ahead and grabbed it. A lot of people, I think Dee Dee, yes, Dee Dee likes to hang these off of those accordion hangers. She bought several mugs from me. This is up at $6.95. I found some super cute stuff. It took a lot of stores and we were shopping all day, but it was fun. It's always fun in Kansas City with a friend, of course. And everything was like really aesthetic. Everything kind of went together in a beautiful little collection, and that doesn't always happen. I like these little lacy, ribbony tin candle holders. I grabbed them. I don't think it's particularly old. Ugh, but look at that. Delicious rust all over it. It does have hearts, so if hearts aren't your jam, that's okay. I almost passed because of the hearts, but it was only $3, so I grabbed it. And I believe it's $12.95. Okay, y'all. I told Sammy 35 minutes. It's been 30. We got 2 more things here. Look at this cutie. He's not old either, but I couldn't. It was $1. It's $3.95 on my site. 6-inch ruler. You could throw it outside for a month or so and then it would look old. I'm a sucker for mice. Oh, and this tray. This was only $4 at Major Thrift. I ran by there at some point, which was a great price. And I have it up at $14.95. This would make a great kitchen table tray because you could put like your napkins, salt and pepper or whatever. Then if you wanted to move it like for game night, it's got the handle. I've been slowing down on trays a little bit, but I like that one. Alyssa found this for $15. If y'all missed my thrift flip video this week, I replicated the patina of that other ice cream bucket I sold a while back, the really pretty teal rusty one. And I'm gonna paint this one too, but I don't know if I wanna paint it that way or do like a chippy milk paint. So the description says to be painted. It's up at $89.95. It still has the guts inside of it. I would say don't use it. Yeah, I don't know. I'll leave that up to you. It doesn't look horrible in there. There is some rust. Probably don't use it. And it still has the instructions. How cute. I was thinking chippy milk paint. So y'all can weigh in. We're not painting it today. But this was a good find. There was another one there that was like $35. It was cool and weathered, but it was too expensive. It wasn't cool enough. Okie dokie. We're gonna paint this guy. Before we paint that guy though, I have something I need to do real quick. And then comes our big announcement. So I'm gonna go on real quick and copy a link. If I can find it. The suspense. Okay. We are active. So, in September, Sammy and I, Sammy from Unicorn Dust Designs, we are going to host a For the Love of Junk weekend, which is going to be a super, super fun retreat. Not retreat, weekend. Junking, flipping weekend. So it's September 15th, 16th, 17th. And I'm gonna just like read the description to you because I don't wanna forget anything. And then I'll come back for comments, okay? I'm so stinking excited. So it'll be in Olathe, which is closer to where Sammy lives. And that's about 30 minutes from the KCI airport. So you could fly in, then you drive about 30 minutes from the airport. Friday night, we're gonna do a fun meet and greet at a local restaurant. Y'all get to meet us, we get to chit chat, we'll have a cocktail, we'll have good food, we'll hang out. It's optional. If you're tired after flying in, you don't have to come, but you should. And then Saturday, we're picking y'all up from 2 hotels and it's gonna be a party bus. We're gonna load a party bus and we're going thrifting. We'll take y'all to a thrift store and make it even more fun with a challenge. It'd be a time and dollar challenge. And then of course we'll be there if y'all are panicking and you need some tips about thrifting. So we'll be thrifting with you. Of course we'll be recording. So you'll be featured on our channels. How fun is that? And then after we shop, we're gonna get back on the bus and we're gonna head over to the Lewisburg Market, which is where Sammy has her booth. We are going to take our thrifted items and we're gonna flip them. Me and Sammy will bring all the paint and the brushes and all of that stuff, and we'll spend the afternoon crafting. And that's gonna be a ton of fun. We'll provide lunch that day there at the Antique Mall, so we don't have to leave again. We can eat there, and then we can shop around a little bit and see all the good Kansas junk. And then after we wrap up that evening, there will be another optional dinner. You know, if y'all want to come out to dinner with us again, right around the corner, hang out that night. Some people might need to leave and get ready for early flight or whatever, and that's cool. But it's going to be an amazing day, fun and laughs and crafting and learning. We'll be there doing some flips with you if you want to learn new techniques. Maybe you've never painted before. So it's going to be a blast. Sunday, if you have to fly out early, totally understandable. If your flight is later in the day, then Sammy is going to actually host us out of her house for a little while. So you don't have to be stuck and hang out at the airport, or maybe you're driving and you have extra time. And we'll do just like a chill little kickback at her house. Y'all get swag bags. Sammy is going to make handmade custom shirts for everybody. You know, it'll say like "For the Love of Junk" on it. Super cool. And then I'm going to make everybody some of my really fun spindle Christmas ornaments, since it'll be in the fall. Oh, what am I missing? I'm so excited. Okay, let me grab the link. Has Sammy dropped that yet? Probably not. Oh, okay. Let me catch my breath and grab the link, and then I'll come find comments. Yay. Okay, copy. My ears are hot. Okay, so I'm going to drop the link to tickets. Tickets are available now, and you can purchase them. Once tickets start selling, we'll start a Facebook group. You'll get put into that, and then we can all chit chat and, you know, talk about hotel stays and combining rooms and whatever. So that's the exciting news. Okay, exciting, exciting. Everybody's excited. Amazing. So, of course, my announcement is better than what you recorded. I'm so stinking excited. That's why. I've been sitting here like dancing under the table this whole thrift haul. Well, that's all right, Sammy. If you weren't as excited as me, you can re-record it. Oh, boy. Oh, Dee Dee, that's not the announcement. I'm sorry. Maybe someday. So that's the big news. Yay! And I hope y'all can join us. It's going to be fun. Of course, in the upcoming weeks, we'll have a ton of more information. We'll be pumping it out on social media, getting everybody excited. But if y'all want to tell your friends, we'll start building up the excitement. That's like 12 weeks away, right? So you have plenty of time. It's going to be fun. The party bus thing, that's my jam. Dee Dee, I think you might be behind on the feed, Dee Dee. She's talking about the washboard still. Oh, man. All right, so that's the exciting news. I'm going to get to painting this bird here. We're going to do that while people have questions rolling in. And then I do have a couple more items sitting back over here, too, that I want to talk about. At the very beginning of this chat, I dropped a link. I'm a seller on Whatnot now, which is a really fun live auction site. Oops. And you might wonder why I chose to do that if I'm already selling here on YouTube live, but it's a little bit different. You can bid on items over there. So it's kind of a different selling platform. My friend Julie, y'all might know her, Miss Julie's Designs and Signs, actually referred me, sent me over, and I watched some of her videos and checked it out. And I was like, that looks like fun. So we're going to give it a go. My first Whatnot sale will be next Saturday, and I'll have more information on my social media this week about it. I don't know what time yet or anything. I'll figure it out this week. I had too many other things going on. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the sticker off this. So, it's just all the things. Y'all, I didn't even have a coffee before this. So I'll show you that here in a minute when the bird's drying. I'm painting this little bird with skeleton key, and I think this is going to be a much better color. This is by DIY Paint. Most of y'all are probably familiar, especially if you're here from Sammy's channel too. But I love DIY paint because it sticks to just about anything without any prep work. So like this really shiny, slick ceramic bird is getting covered with almost one coat. Almost covered with one coat. Okay, questions? Any questions? Do you and Sammy ever sleep? Oh, yeah, I know, Brenda. I actually asked Sammy that the other day. I was like, girl, do you ever sleep? I've actually been not working as hard as I was last year. I mean, I'm still working hard, but not running myself quite as ragged. Tiffany, ride with Denise. They're already making plans. Y'all, we are going to have so much fun. Sammy's gonna probably have to keep me under control. I'm basically probably just gonna be like another participant. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I can hold it together. I'm just easily excited. All right. I'm also using my DIY Little Dipper. I love these. They fit into these jars so nicely, and I don't always dip my brush right into my paint. But there's not very much left in that one, so it's fine. All right, Sammy, have a good day, honey. We'll talk to you soon. I'm just gonna dry this up here a little bit with my heat gun. Okay, so Whatnot, it's an app, and I believe they have a website too. So if you use your phone most of the time, just go to your app store and you can download an app called Whatnot. And basically it's 24-hour live auctions. YouTube is probably not gonna wanna push this video out because I'm telling y'all about it so much, but it's fine. It's 24-hour live auctions, and you can follow whoever you want, or you can just hop onto random sales, and things are up for bid with time limits. And it looks like a lot of fun. So I have a couple of things listed up with a set price already because I just wanted to get my my profile going. And this is one of them. I found him at Blessings Abound Boutique, and he was $10, but he is amazing. Look at the detail through his body with like all the ribs and stuff. And of course he's a pitcher. Can you imagine pouring your milk out of this? So stinking cute. So he's up for grabs on Whatnot. And I will drop the link to my Whatnot again right now. I only have 2 things listed. I haven't done a live sale yet. My first one will be next Saturday. I wanted to try to build up a little hype so I'd actually have some people on live with me. But there's my profile, and you can see the 2 things I have for sale. And you can follow me. So I see a lot of people on here kind of talking already about like this event. Maybe I should. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll create a public page for it, and then I'll create a private page for it for the people who actually buy tickets already. And then for the ones who are just more interested, or maybe want to try to like arrange before they commit, then there can be a general chat, and that's where we can also like promote and stuff. So I will work on that. I can have that done early next week, Monday, Tuesday. All right, I'm gonna do just a little bit of touch up here because I'm gonna wax this. I'm not gonna distress the poopy brown color back through. What's everybody up to this weekend? I hope you're enjoying it so far. It's a nice day here in Kansas, pretty and sunny, and I hope it stays that way because we are supposed to be going to sit by the pool later. And we're really hoping that the weather is going to hold up. You spent so much money on Whatnot. Ooh, Denise, go check out my site, girl. I know. I've only watched a few live auctions, and they've all been like replays, or actually, so they're not live. But I've only watched a couple of auctions, and they've been replays of my friends. And I'm like, ooh, this is dangerous. It's a thrill, like the auction, like to bid and win. It's a thrill. And to be able to sit and do it from your couch. Ooh, working on vintage doors and crafting. What are you doing to the doors? Are you refinishing them, or are you DIYing them into something different? Tiffany, you know, it's 12 weeks away. Aww. Sarah, that's exciting. 5 weeks old. Oh, baby fever. Yeah, Dee Dee, I think you finally caught up. Poor Dee Dee. Dee Dee's like 3 minutes behind, or 5 minutes behind in the video, I'm afraid. Yeah, very dangerous, says Denise. I would say so. I love Skeleton Key. It's such a pretty smoky gray color. Or smoky blue, kind of grayish blue. Next to gray, it looks pretty blue, but next to blue, it looks pretty gray. Oh, yeah. Doors aren't a lot of fun. Are you spraying, I hope, at least? Or are you doing it all by hand? That's a task. Y'all, I'm so excited. Whew, me and Sammy have been planning this for a couple weeks. Alyssa went to our little planning sesh on Thursday because I stopped by before we went thrifting. And I've been having to contain this for days now. Like knowing I was going to tell everybody Saturday, not being able to say anything. I'm excited. This is big. I've been to several events and I very much enjoyed them, but I have not ever hosted an event. It'll be first time. How do we get the tickets? 1 second, Dee Dee. I got you, girly. They're on my website. I made a collection on my site, and then the product name is For the Love of Junk Weekend, but I will go ahead and drop it in the live chat here again for you. And when I'm done being live, I'll put it in the description box, so if you're catching the replay, you can just scroll down in the description box. I didn't want to put it in there before my live because I would have spoiled the surprise. I contemplated it, but I was afraid somebody was going to be like, hey, what's this? Like 3 minutes in. We're gonna have so much fun. Oh, and then the party bus that we picked is so aesthetic. It's got like the boxwood walls and like I think like black leather seats, a really nice tile floor. So like selfies galore. We're gonna be taking pictures. It's gonna be so much fun. And if you don't want your picture taken, we don't have to do that. But the photo op opportunities are gonna be great. Alrighty, now we're gonna white wax this bad boy. And I'm gonna go straight wax right over the skeleton key. I think it kind of gives it a nice little concrete-y type stone effect without just being a boring gray. The DIY wax is really soft and smooth. It will absorb into your clay-based paint very, very quickly. So if you're newer to using a colored wax or you don't want like a super intense look, you might want to clear wax it first. And this little guy's still pretty warm. I'm just going to use a chip brush. To apply it. Because he's so hot, I accidentally scratched a little paint off there. I would highly suggest letting your item either dry naturally or cool completely down before you start waxing it. But don't mind me, I'm a professional. Oh, it's okay, Dee Dee. No worries, girl. No worries. I'm picking up what you're putting down. That's one of Sammy's sayings, if you guys didn't know that. Stole that one from her. Once you hang out with somebody, is anybody else like this? Once you hang out with somebody enough, you start talking like them. Start picking up the lingo. I'm not going to wax inside. In fact, I meant to not even paint in there because I'm going to use a little hot glue, but it's okay. It'll still stick. So much better than the poop brown. Super cute. Skeleton key and a white wax. If there's a couple little boo-boos on it, I will make sure I get it all fixed up before it ships out. No worries. Okay, I've got these flowers here. I think these actually all came from Temu, and I'm just gonna pop off one of these pretty white ones. That one's kind of cream colored, but I like the size on it. Much better. Skeleton key is highly underrated. I just made Alyssa try it not that long ago, huh? And if you're not into like bright blue for summer or 4th of July, it's a great muted option. Big pretty flower, and then I'm just gonna grab a little bit of greenery. Ooh, I'd like that, Alyssa. I don't know. A pink would be really cute too, though, with blankets on it. What color are your blankets you're gonna hang on it? Or are you just actually like really gonna be functional and it's like, see, like my blanket ladder is for decor. I don't actually hang the blankets I use on it. All right, and I'm going to use my ancient glue gun. I need a new one so bad. Just pop a little hot glue in there, and then if somebody wants to switch this out someday, it'd be nice and easy. I contemplated using like a Gorilla Glue or something too, but meh, I don't need to. Hold those little stems up for a second while it dries. You pop that little flower in there. Oh, it's so much better. Look how cute. So don't pass up those votive holders. They make really cute little floral arrangements. I also love to put succulents, faux succulents in these, but I didn't have any. I need to go to Dollar Tree apparently. I would say pink, Alyssa. I don't know. You seem like more of a pink fan. My ring light is so bright, huh? I just noticed that. Oops. Turn that down for a second. Okay, y'all. Any other questions before I hop off? I know what I'm gonna do real quick before I hop off. So cute. $12.95. Well, Mandy, you know what? We're just gonna have to do it every year, aren't we? And maybe switch locations. We'll make it real big this year, and we'll just keep growing. Look at him. He is going to be on my first Whatnot live sale. He's not listed up yet. This is a teaser. Do I have gnome lovers? Oh, Mandy says maybe those who can't make it could at least order a t-shirt. I can definitely chit chat with Sammy about that one since she's the one making them. Or like, yeah, maybe we can make like a bunch of extras or something. That's a good idea. I will talk with her about that for sure. This chicken feeder or waterer is going to be on my first Whatnot sale. Not listed quite yet. This is already listed for a buy it now on Whatnot. Isn't this cool? It's a liquor decanter. I thought it was for like hand soap or something. It's liquor. Still really neat. And it's like all the pump pieces and stuff are in there. That's already listed. And then look how cool these are. Why do I like these so much? I thought they were for flowers, but there's candle wax in them. They're votive holders. I had to have them. $2 at the thrift store. They'll be on my first Whatnot Live auction, as well as many, many other things. But anyways, thank you guys for joining me. Thanks for hanging out, hearing the big news. If you could send this video over to a friend, spread the word. Guess what Brie and Sammy are doing? I would appreciate it so much. Hit the thumbs up button. And join me again next week, same time, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. We'll keep doing the thrift haul this early. That means items will go live at 9:55, so don't miss them next week. And I will see you next week on Whatnot as well. Stay tuned this week for more details on a time. Y'all have a great weekend. Bye, friends.